I want to share an article from JPMorgan, their analysts. And it is nothing less than shocking. And I want to first play a video back from March of this year where JPMorgan was saying then that gas prices could reach a staggering $200 a barrel by the end of 2022. Now, their analysts have changed their mind, and you are going to be shocked by this article. But first, as a reminder, let's play this video of what they said and why $100 a barrel gallon is important.
The far scarier scenario from the bank, JPMorgan, is one where disruption to Russian volumes lasts throughout the year. In that case, they say Brent oil price could exit the year at $185 a barrel, possibly $200 a barrel. So you know, our entire global economy revolves around $100 a barrel oil, okay? Everything we have, our groceries, our food, everything we do is based on $100 a barrel. That's just what all scenarios have been geared for. You don't change that overnight without extreme consequences. For instance, $140 a barrel was what it was at for the 2008 collapse. That was the last straw. You cannot hold this thing together at a sustained $140 a barrel. We're talking about $185 to $200 a barrel. And remember, the Fed said they need to stop the economy. They need to do everything they can to slow it down. In the 1970s, we had an oil disruption, and it was horrible. OPEC just stopped selling us oil, okay? Horrible. What we did in those times is almost exactly what we're doing now, except like the low-fat version, okay? We are now eating bacon fat only. And to cure that, they had to take 20% interest rates. So you borrowed something, it was 20% for your mortgage. That's how we got out of it. But remember, we had a president who was saying, cut taxes, cut regulation, just go out, build stuff, make stuff. Come on, entrepreneurs, let's go. Okay? That's what got us through that. Now we have a government saying more regulation, higher taxes, no power to the people, and shut them off with gas, shut them off at the banking sector if we disagree with them. This is a death sentence, a death sentence.
The tightness of your wallet right now is based off of the oil. And like Glenn Beck said, our entire global economy operates on a $100 barrel on oil. Now, the projections then by the JPMorgan analysts, $185 to possibly $200 a gallon. Well, guess what? Their worst case scenario has just changed. Listen to this article. JPMorgan sees stratospheric $380 oil on worst case Russia cut. That's unbelievable. Global oil prices could reach a stratospheric $380 a barrel if U.S. and European penalties prompt Russia to inflict retaliatory crude outputs cuts, JPMorgan Chase and Company analysts warn. So the group of 7 nations are hammering out a complicated mechanism to cap the price fetched by Russian oil in a bid to tighten the screws on Vladimir Putin's war machine in Ukraine. But given Moscow's robust fiscal position, the nation could afford to slash daily crude production by 5 million barrels without excessively damaging the economy. A 3 million barrel cut to daily supplies would push benchmark London crude prices to $190, while the worst case scenario, 5 million, could mean a stratospheric $380 crude.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, this is essentially saying we're putting pressure on Putin and trying to cap his oil at $60 a barrel. You can't sell it over that. And his retaliation to that is, okay, we're going to cut production and we're going to drive down the supply, drive up the demand, and kill you with inflation. And what this article is saying is Putin could reduce daily production by 3 million barrels.
And he could even reduce it by 5 million.
And that would basically be 5 million, and Russia would be okay.
Yeah, they're still okay.
Yeah, they would be able to survive with that. If he cut it by 3 million, we're at 190 a barrel. And like you heard Glenn Beck say, in 2008, $140 a barrel, that was the straw that broke the camel's back and sent us plummeting. $190 a barrel, we would be in trouble.
Real trouble.
$380 a barrel is what, $20 a gallon?
In our area of Central Illinois, it'd be just over $20 a gallon.
And that would, I mean, we're not exaggerating when we say that would be the worst depression America's ever experienced.
Yeah. And the Biden administration is is willing to go that far. It's unbelievable. But it's not at the same time. Because their goal is to destroy America, people. Their goal is to destroy America. And that is why they're saying, listen, if Russia does this, you know what? It won't hurt them economically. They'll be just fine, smooth sailing. But yeah, we'll enter into the worst depression that America has ever seen, ever. Are you willing to enter into the greatest depression America has ever seen, dying on the hill of the Ukraine crisis? Is that a hill that's worth dying upon?